Hi everybody, it's Diana with Stamping with Di. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Di's Shorts. And it's going to be a little longer because this is a new catalog, the May to August catalog. And I mentioned the other day that we're going to have 3 catalogs a year. So what is that? June, July, that's 4 months, so every 4 months or whatever. So I can't open it up yet. When it goes live, we'll do a catalog flip through, but for now I can just show you the cute little cover. But I'm going to do an unboxing today. Now I say that I've already pulled stuff out of the box, but I'm going to show you what I pre-ordered. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona. So welcome. So during the video premiere, I'm in the chat room, so head on over there. That's where I'll be with my friends, and I just love the little family we have growing here, the community. Speaking of community, I have added a little tab up on the top. So if you want to like post anything, like nice, but like if you want like maybe post a picture of like, you know, your stamp room or a card you made, you can put that in there. So yeah. So I just thought I would let you know that I added that. And so yeah, so I'm just going to show you this stuff I pre-ordered. I did not pre-order everything. I did get more than I thought I would. So, but now that I have the catalog though, that always changes because I shop much better when I see it. So I'm going to like go through the catalog and highlight everything I own or whatever. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to stop blabbing. So this will be a little bit longer video, and I'll get my camera adjusted. So close your eyes for a second while I do that. So let's see. I just have my label maker here because I like to, you know, add labels to things. I messed it up, so now when I peel off the thing, I have that paper. All right, so I'm just going to go with what's on my desk first, and that is the new In Colors. And so I have my refills. I have the blend, so I'm just starting to put my little label on the end of them, so I haven't got all that done, but and then we also have gel pens now, so I'm anxious to see how good these are. All right, but so there's those, but let me show you, we also have a new basic black hybrid pad. Now I have not used it yet, so I want to play with it a little bit before I demonstrate it. But we have new magnetic pads, and that is what the new In Colors come in. So they're different than, you know, our current pad. So they're a little bit skinnier and a little longer. So our current pads, you know, go like that, and they have a foam pad. So we will continue these for, I believe, a year. I think that's what we'll be doing, and then we'll switch over. But for now, the magnetic ones are just in the In Colors, and so see, they all like stick, like these are all like stuck together. Like I don't think I could lift the top one, and it won't lift them all up, but you can feel it like catch. So the new colors are Peaceful Pine, Crisp Cantaloupe, Golden Glow, Hydrangea Hue, and Barely Blush, which you can barely read the sticker. But so I'd never used these before, and so they still came with that little thing on the back, right? Like you peel it off, so you can put that on here. But look how easy it opens up, and then it kind of sticks to itself, right? So I just put the other one here, so if I have this, you know, somewhere else or whatever, I know that this is Peaceful Pine, and then you have your Peaceful Pine like that. But so that's super cool. And then just, you know, close it like that. So anyways, I'm excited to give those a try. Oh, and not only are they skinnier and taller and magnetic, these are back to the felt pad, which personally I prefer the felt over the foam. So I'm kind of excited for that. They are raised, so it's raised. So if you have a big, big stamp or whatever. So yeah, so I'm excited to play with those. Now the basic black, it is not magnetic. So we will be discontinuing Memento and Stays On. Now some people said they had a hard time getting this open. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't hard. That wasn't hard. Except that's broken. Maybe that's why it came open. But that's all right. That's okay. Because you want it, this one needs to be sealed more. Now, the magnetic ones seem to seal good. So, well, I don't know. But anyways, so yeah. So like I said, I want to play with it before I demonstrate it. And I'm not really going to demonstrate anything today. I'm just going through what I pre-ordered. All right. And then, let's see. Let me go get the stamp sets. Okay. Now, I believe these ones are standalone stamp sets. And I will know more when I look in the catalog, because like I said, I did the pre-order and I didn't have the catalog to do the pre-order, and then sometimes I miss things. So I can't wait to sit down and highlight my catalog with everything I own. That being said, I'm going to be doing the mystery boxes. So I've had my retired stuff out for a while now, and so now I'm going to whatever's left over, I'm going to put them in mystery boxes and sell the mystery boxes that way. And just so I can get that out of here and off to new homes, and then I can get my studio cleared up a little bit. So I don't know if you're like me. When I have chaos like this, I get a little stressed and I don't create as much because I'm there's just too much everywhere. But anyway, so yeah, so I want to thank everybody that has ordered the retired or bought the retired stuff so far. But like I said, I will be putting the stuff in the mystery boxes, getting those ready, and then I will be putting that on my blog, and that's USA only. So so I haven't had time to really look at the catalog because it just came. So I can't wait to do that this week and put my feet up and do that. So that being said, I'm hoping I'm not wrong. But so I have You're the Best. I love the fonts on this. And it has some really fun sayings. So you're the best grandparent that ever grandparented, which is so cute. It's just fun. Now some of these are online exclusives and some of these are in the new catalog. And I don't know which is which. So I love you all the time. Way to go. Old people like to give cards, but we also put money in them. That is so fun. But it's got some cute sayings. So you're the best. And then caring animals. I could not resist. Look at the lion with the little birthday hat. The get well, the alligator. He's got like a ice pack on his head. I love the little leaves. But look how cute these birds are. That is just adorable. All right, so those are the standalone stamp sets. And then I have Floral Spray 3D embossing folder. And this probably goes with a collection, I'm assuming. Because I have some DSP that is like a florally like that. But, and look how nice and big it is. It's huge. So I'm going to keep that inside because then I'll put the name on it with my handy dandy label maker. All right. So let's go. Now, these are in no particular order. So we have Splash and relax. And it's got a coordinating die. So it makes these fun beach balls. Some cute little sayings. It's your day to make a splash. I wasn't going to get this one because we don't, we don't go to the beach. But we have that pool now in the backyard, which we're slowly getting it ready. I got to get in there and vacuum it. And I thought, well, this would be fun. And it's just got some cute little dies that go with it. I mean, the sunglasses. So it has the glasses, and then you have these. So you can have these be whatever color, which is adorable. I love the cup, and then the straw, and the lid. You got your little flip-flops. I'm not for sure if that... To me, this looks like a flashlight, but I don't believe that's a flashlight. I think it goes in here. I think it goes in here. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's the color of your drink. All right, so there's that one. And then I have Garden Gatherings, and it has a coordinating die as well. The best is yet to come. Happy birthday. So that is cool. And then we have Lily of the Valley, which might go with that embossing folder, but I love these. This is such a pretty set. To a forever kind of friend, happy for you, so grateful for you, to one of the nicest people I know, a little thanks. And it's got some really neat, like wicker kind of looking. So, and then let's see how big. How much bigger this is. So see, it's quite a bit bigger than the image. So see that? Because this would be too big to put, on the cover. All right, so Lily of the Valley. Then we have Fern and Flora. So we have Fern and Flora. This is a 3D embossing folder. And then I usually put like a little purple circle sticker on my 3Ds just so that I know, usually you can tell, but it just kind of double verifies that it's a 3D, so you make the sandwich a little bit different. But so this is really cool, right? With the ferns. Then you've got the little ferns opening. Very cool. Speaking of, well, not really fern. Well, I have a little, I could get a fern. I made a bigger terrarium. So, and so that's why my nails look horrible. Because I've been digging in the dirt. But, so I'm hoping it will work. So I got some mosses. So they finally came in and it just looks pretty cool. So I should post a picture on there. So anyway, so this is Fern and Flora. It's got a little cool die to go with this. You've got some butterflies, some backgrounds. So that's cool. Then we have balloon festoon, whatever that means. So I wasn't going to get this, and I was like, you know what? That is too cute. I mean, I love this. The font's really cute. You've got like bubbles and confetti, and then you've got all of these balloon dies, and it even has the little highlight thing on there, so you can decorate your balloons. So look how big they are. So this is just your guide, right? This right here, this is your die. This is just the guide to tell you, you know, what the dies are. It by no means tells you how big they are, because look how big these balloons are. So cool. And then the strings, very, very good. I see these would be awesome if you like to make, not a lanyard, like a banner. Wouldn't that be cute? For a birthday party, you could have some balloons on there. All right, let's see what's next. Then we have scalloped blooms. So we've got some more nice greetings and some cute fonts. You know me, I like printing and writing together. And then there's the scallop bloom dies. Now, I was back and forth about, I was like, well, I have greetings. I don't need to get both. But it is cheaper when something is brand new to buy it as a bundle or a collection than to buy it individually. So I was like, you know, I'll just get it as a bundle. But look at these scallops. Look how nice and big they are. Oh my gosh. And it's just got some fun little pieces. All right. Again, way bigger than it looks there. All right. And then we have, ouch, which is too cute. Look at, you can decorate your Band-Aid, feel better soon, ouch, be brave. And then it's got its coordinating die. So fun. And then we are getting some Winnie the Pooh stuff. Now, this is in the United States only because of the copyright thing. It's not in other countries. So I apologize if you're watching from somewhere else, but, you know, there's nothing that I can do about it. So we have sweet words and labels. So these are some of the sayings from Winnie the Pooh and all his friends. The best kind of day is a day spent together. Oh, bother. Sometimes when you go looking for happiness, happiness finds you. It never hurts to keep looking up. Old friends are the best friends. I will love you until forever. And even after that, you deserve a little treat. I love these little curlicues and stuff around the banners. And look at all these fun shapes for the dies. So this is sweet words and labels. Look at that. Very cute. You've got some acorns, I believe they're acorns, with even the little acorn caps. Remember as a kid we used to collect those. All right. And then sweet old friends, and that has a coordinating die. So you've got Tigger and, oh my gosh, who is this? Piglet, Eeyore, Winnie the Pooh, the owl. I'm not for sure who the king, oh, Kanga, the bunny. But it's so cute. And then a coordinating die with it. And look at, you've even got that splattery honey to come out. And you've got some bee comb. You've got some wood. Let's see how big this is. Now, let's see. That's a pretty good size because it's going to cut these out, right? So too fun. All right. And that is the last of the stamps and dies. All right. Oh, wait. I forgot about this. And then there's the 100 Acre Woods 3D embossing folder, and that is part of it as well. And it's another big embossing folder, so you can see, like, you know, oh, there even has Pooh right there, sitting on, and there's Eeyore, Piglet, Kanga. There's the owl. I don't see Tigger. That's cool. So if you want to do like something fun on your card. All right, so that was the stamp sets and the dies. Now, like I said, I did not pre-order everything. So there's stuff, you know, there's more stuff. All right. Now, before I get to the cardstock and the designer series paper, let me get to some of the other things. Now, we have a new impressions plate. So this gives you, so you can emboss stuff. So it's kind of foam-like. So I need to play with that before I demonstrate that. All right, now here's some bling. So we have the Dewdrops embellishments. We have some really, and those of you that looked at my retired list for sale, you know I have a little bit of an embellishment problem because I had so many embellishments. But I had somebody email me the other day and they're like, I want all the embellishments. So, but anyways, look how pretty these are. And I love when we have clear. These ones remind me of like little raindrops. So that's those. And I think I got a couple, yeah, I got a couple packs of those. Then we have the 2026-2028 in color dots. And these are super pretty. Look at that shine. So Peaceful Pine, Hydrangea Hue, Crisp Cantaloupe, I'm trying to remember all the names, Golden Glow, and Barely Blush. Those are the new in color names. These are shimmering dots. These are super pretty. Now some of these might be part of a collection. So sometimes I'll order the embellishment and then I'll order the collection and then I'll get like a double because it's part of it. But look how pretty these are. Oh my gosh, I love that blue. So it's like a white, looks like lemon lime twist and maybe coastal cabana. All right, so I have a couple of those. And then a ray of dots. These are pretty too. Look at how pretty those are. So those just have 4 of the in colors. So I don't know if there was supposed to be one here or that's just what it is. I mean, like I said, I'll have to look through the catalog and make sure. And then we have these. So these are scalloped window boxes. So look how cool this is. And it says, are these food grade? It does not say. It does not say food grade, so they're super cute. All right, I want to show you. So I've just been getting like my foil folders already and stuff. So these are just the cardstock. So we have Peaceful Pine, and this probably is not going to do it justice. The color, but there's Peaceful Pine. Then we have Crisp Cantaloupe, which really does look like cantaloupe. So if you know what a cantaloupe looks like, because it is really a light blush. All right, and then we have Golden Glow and Hydrangea Hue, which looks very blue in the camera. All right. So now, okay, so let me show you some of the DSP that I pre-ordered. So this is Velvet Meadow, and this is a specialty paper. And this has got like felt or whatever. It's probably hard to see, but there's, see how you can kind of see it? But these have got felt on them. Not here, but like here. So that's pretty cool. And then, all right, so that's the back. And then you have this, which is kind of hard to see. It looks kind of like canvas. And then the back side. So I think they put them like this to kind of put the felts together. to kind of keep the felts protected. Because look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous paper. Even if it didn't have the felt, it is beautiful. All right. And then you have some more kind of canvasy looking. And look at that. Gorgeous. And then you have some twig kind of things. And then look at that. So this one has a lot more. I guess it would be considered to be flocking, but they're saying velvet. And then here's some with like leaves. And there's your pinks. And then there's kind of like a beige. And look at that. This is so pretty. All right, so that is Velvet Meadow. Okay, so I've got my labels all ready so I can just immediately put them in my cabinet. All right, so here's Beautiful Ordinary Life. And look how pretty that is. And then the back side of that, oh, is very cute. I love like honeycomb. Okay. And look at how cool this is. And then the back side of that. This is some fun paper. There's that. And then the back looks like it's black and white. And look at this. This one kind of reminds me of one of the product of the month paper. Oh my gosh! A whole DSP or a whole page. Do you know which side I'll be using? The honeycomb. Oh my gosh! And look at this. Oh. This is some cute paper. I'm going to have to order more of this. Yeah, not only do I have an embellishment problem, I also have, and there's the back. I won't be using that. I also have a DSP hoarding problem. Excuse me. So that's Beautiful Ordinary Life. All right, and then we have Valley in Bloom. Excuse me. All right, so I got a couple of these packs, so I just opened up one. So this has the Lily of the Valley flowers. All right, so there's the one side, and then the back side is yellow, which looks really cute together. You know me, I like to mix and match my paper. Then you've got some vines and some yellow flowers on the back. Oh, look at this. If you like to scrapbook, some of these papers are perfect for scrapbooking because it's just got this gorgeous, and then you can put your photos up here, you can put your words, and it's just already done for you. This is beautiful. And the back side, you know me, I will be using the front side. Oh, and look at this one, oh, I love that. I just want to frame this paper. And the back, which is really subtle and plain and really cute. Kind of like a basket weave. Then you have, looks like maybe crumb cake. Oh, that looks nice. This is, so far I like every sheet of this paper. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, but oh my gosh. So look how pretty that is. And then you've got that kind of rough looking plaid. Oh, that's nice. So that is Valley in Bloom. Now, as a demonstrator, I can pre-order. So if you're a demonstrator, you can pre-order. Now, otherwise, you have to wait till May. Right? And then here is Artisan Sketched Garden. And I got a couple packs of that as well. All right. So this is black and white, and you can color on it with your blends or your pencils. You know, it's totally up to you. But look how cute that is. So that's the one side. And then the other side is so adorable. And then you've got some flowers. And the back side is the black and white polka dot. This paper is going to be very popular. Then we've got some flowers there. Look how cute that is. I love black and white. It is so versatile. And especially if you color it, right? You could do so much with it. There's some flowers there. And then the back. Oh, look how fun this is. I know my friend Karen Barber, she loves black and white stuff. So here's that. And then some black and white stripes. And we've got some bouquets. And on the back is that. All right. So that is Artisan Sketched Garden. Then we have some Luxe White. And hopefully you can see how pretty this is. So this goes with that Lily of the Valley. So see, you can see it. But it's like, you know, there's a little bit of texture to it. So it's just very subtle. So we've got, let's see how many designs. So we have the Lily of the Valley. Then we have almost like a basket weave. And they're just plain on the back. And then we have some leaves or twigs. My phone is like, the camera's like so confused. Like, what am I focusing on? Because I am so confused. All right, so that is Luxe White. This is a Silly Old Bear DSP. So this goes with all the Winnie the Pooh stuff. And I'm assuming that you can use a die to cut out some of these. So there's the front. And it's funny because I have like Pooh stuff around my studio. You all saw me open this. Remember the little mystery box? Like, I had no idea that the Winnie the Pooh stuff was coming out. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I have all this Pooh stuff. But so anyway, so remember I opened that up from the mystery box. But then I've had these. Our neighbor had a sale, and I went over and got a bunch of toys. I know. So see, look how cute he is, the little Winnie the Pooh. Then we have Kanga. I think that's her name, right? Kanga. And then we have Piglet. So I just thought it was so funny. Tigger. Another little Pooh. And some of these are plasticky feeling. And then we have an Eeyore. Some of these are plasticky, but then some of them are felt, like flocked or whatever. And then we have, oh, this is a bunny. See, I'm bad. I'm not sure what the bunny's name is. Isn't that bad? All right. And then I have little Piglet. And then this poor Eeyore, he saw better days because he's lost his tail. He was all a different color. And what I did was I took one of my blends and I colored him in so he looks better. But anyways, but I decided, oh, I'm going to show you all the Winnie the Pooh stuff. And I look around like, I think that's all. I think that is all. All right, let's get back to the DSP. So anyway, so we have, there's the front. And then the back. Oh, look how neat that is with the sky. That is so cool. And then we have some more little scenes. Pooh, Piglet. Oh, wait, maybe they'll say the name. Pooh, Piglet, Pooh, Piglet. Okay, that's just Pooh and Piglet. They're best friends. I have like a book of Pooh sayings. And then look at these scenes. Isn't that so neat? So you can use some of the dies to cut these out. The tree, and they're having a party. And then the back side, you've got them all marching along. And then see, here's the little dies, so you can cut those out, so your card will be so easily made. And then the back side of there looks almost like the line pattern that's inside of an old pillowcase. So here we have Pooh climbing the tree. And then the back side goes with that 3D embossing folder. It looks like the same design that's on it. So there's Piglet's house, Pooh Bear's house, Rabbit's friends and relations. I didn't even spell it right. Oh, so, okay, so Kanga. So I guess Rabbit is just Rabbit. I guess they don't have a name. So, Pooh trap for heffalumps. So cute. All right. And then that's the same. And then we have Owl. And it's just so cool because this is their writing, right? So, like Owl spells his name wrong. And then Rabbits, Piglet. Tigger doesn't have a name on there. All right, in the back of that. And I think that's it. So that's it for that paper. That sky is so cool. All right, so that was Silly Old Bear. Then we have Moonlit Flora. And look how amazing this paper is. Oh my gosh. This needs to be framed too. Look at this moth. And then the ferns and stuff. Beautiful. On the back side. And then some more leaves. And this looks like that new Golden Glow. Now this paper has a little bit of a smell, probably because it's so dark. Like there's a lot of ink to this paper. So that could be it. And then once it's open for a while, I'm sure it'll be fine. But so I think it's just because this paper is just so much ink. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. I just want to frame it. I just want to frame that and put it in my studio. I have so many flowers, so many plants. I will not be using that back. This is the side that is gorgeous. Beautiful. Oh, and look at that. That is so amazing too. And then we put up the new shelf. I think I was talking about that. We did go to Home Depot. We got a shelf. I love it. And I put, so Jeff made some wood to cover because it was a shelf with lines. What am I trying to say? It wasn't solid, right? Like a shelf with metal lines or whatever. Oh my gosh, Diana. So he cut wood so it has a solid surface. And then I took DSP and put on top, and it looks adorable. But this paper would have been cool too. So, but look at these ferns. It looks like it's true. I mean, it's a drawing, but it looks so realistic. And these little white flowers, oh my gosh, even that is nice. That looks like Secret Sea. All right. Oh, and look at this one with the orange. Oh, this is beautiful. And then the back side of that. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I need to get some more of that. I ordered we have the brights, the regals, the soft subtles, the basics, what is the other one? Oh my gosh. Brights, regals, subtles. Doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. And then they changed the pattern. Well, now they're 12 by 12 instead of 6 by 6, and I totally missed it. I mean, I pre-ordered it in my I was like, oh, I need that, not even realizing till it came. that now it is 12 by 12. So that is so much better, I think. All right, so these are the patterns. So this is brights. So what it is, it'll just be, you know, all the brights. So you have like little polka dots, big polka dots, and then you have stripes and wilder stripes. So it's kind of like more controlled. You know, this is more controlled stripes, controlled polka dots, and then they go kind of like watercolory fluid on the back side. And so basically that's what this is. So this is your brights. So you get one of each, but before they came 6 by 6, right? So you just cut, if you still like 6 by 6, just cut it into 6 by 6, and then you have four sheets. But anyway, so these are all the brights. Oh, I love that green. All right, I don't want to bend them all to pieces. All right, so I did brights, and then there's regals, and then basic. So those are the three I ordered at my first order, and then I have another order coming, and it's just not got here yet. But and then it'll have the other, you know, the other two. Last thing I want to show you is, look at the mask. Holy crap! It's huge. All right, so this is water and dotted lines decorative masks. So you've got all these cute little dots, and then I just put my little label on there. And look at this. So that's water. But I'm like, this could be rocks. It could be a giraffe. I mean, it could be so much. So anyways, and I just stuck it in here, even though that's not big enough for that. but anyways. So let me say, see you later, alligator. I have so much stuff behind me. I just know I'm gonna, my chair's gonna hit. Like I told you, Jeff replaced my wheels, so my chair is like, has a mind of its own. So yeah, so that is what I pre-ordered. I think I showed everything. And then next week, if I get my other stuff that's different, I'll just, you know, show that and not necessarily a single video. But anyway, so so definitely if you want stuff now, you could, you know, join my team and do your pre-order now and get stuff, or you can wait till May when the catalog goes live. So I think that's it. I need to get my mystery stuff boxed up. So if you are looking for anything in particular, you need to let me know, like, now, so that I can pull it before it gets in a mystery box, and I don't know where it is. So anyways, all right, so I'm going to stop blabbing. Have a great weekend, and I will see you Monday for my Mimeograph Monday with a Twist, and that will be 3 o'clock, Carolina time, same channel. Have a great weekend, and happy Easter. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.